don't take much to lube up with olive oil.
Exactly.
How would you know? What do you mean? What do you mean if he can do it, it's not that bad? You know who this is? Still dirt.
It's kind of a dry taste, but it's thick at the same time.
It's kind of like sperm. In other words, what? Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. Now, why would you even bring that up? Why would you even bring that up?
Whose sperm are you tasting?
Yeah, right. Why the hell would you even ask that question? For the first time in like a year that I've done a show with you, I'm feeling a lot of racial tension today, Kevin. White people don't season nothing. Oh, I'm now being chased by white supremacists. It's off the track. This show is way off the track.
You're listening to the Sunday Hangover Show.
All right, welcome to the Sunday Hangover Show live from the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studios, downtown Cleveland.
Yeah, what's up, world, on Morning Show Central.
We're here with just Alan and Keith Allen.
Just the two of us today.
Joseph Germany's out today, not feeling too well.
Hope he gets better soon.
I thought it sounded like you were just going to say, hope he gets a speeding ticket.
Maybe his nurses will take care of him and everything. The nurses in that picture from last week.
Oh, okay.
Joe's, you know.
But nonetheless, the show must go on, so it's just me and Keith today. So I guess that means later when you do sports, I'm gonna have to be.
You gonna sit in?
I guess so. I guess I'm just gonna have to be the white uneducated sports guy.
Oh no, you cool, you good, you good.
Because I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, but
you a Green Bay fan though, ain't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you know a little bit of something
100%.
about sports.
Oh yeah.
What
do we got going on here? Oh, just the two of us?
Yeah.
That's a little homo.
Hey, but you know, just the two of us today. I think.
Yeah, I don't look at you like that.
No, I don't look at you like that either.
You're not my type.
Not boys.
Yeah, besides that, you're still not my type.
You're not my type either.
All right, well, we have this interesting story.
I think Chris is feeling some type of way today.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Maybe a certain closet door is opening up.
Oh, wow.
He's not listening, I don't think.
He must not be. I was about to say, I knew he would have said something by now by the time you said the closet.
I'm working the board. I couldn't.
So, we've all ate at buffets before.
Yes.
And honestly, that's, one of the selling points is all you can eat buffets.
Right.
You go there for the purpose of all you can eat.
Get as much as you please.
So, but it's kind of a double-edged sword in some situations, because is there such thing as taking advantage of all you can eat? And is it right for a customer to get mad, or does the company have the right to deny you a certain amount, even though it says all you can eat?
If they deny you after a certain amount, it's not all you can eat.
Technically, yes, but it's kind of like one of those wishy-washy situations.
It is.
Because, at the same time, that'd be like saying all you can eat, but, I want, you're eating so much that you're going to bankrupt somebody.
Yeah,
but they're supposed to have unlimited amounts of food on that day.
Yeah, but the guy had 12 pieces, and then I gave him 8 more. I mean, I think that's enough.
Yeah, but
most people aren't eating that much. That's the point.
That's true.
When you go to an all-you-can-eat, in this instance, it was a fish fry. Most people are going to eat 4 or 5 pieces.
Right.
Most people aren't going to even get to, eat a dozen.
I wonder what kind of fish was he eating.
So here's some
probably his wife.
Here's some footage of the story, and then we'll debate on it a little.
Well,
bit
he
more.
used to that habit then. All he can eat.
But yeah, here's some of the actual news footage of this. Are you gonna play or what? I already buffered you once.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I guess it doesn't want to play. I already buffered it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
The video is shot today.
I don't know what happened. I already played it and buffered it once. It isn't playing. There we go.
Oh, here we go.
No, I think it's got a rebuffer. Oh, boy. All right, but anyways, he got so upset when he was denied after 12 pieces of fish. They gave him 8 more to go and just said, please leave.
Just leave.
just take these last 8 pieces and leave. We're running out of fish. We'll get into that in a second, though.
Right.
Okay,
Well,
I'm done with this video.
like
Never mind.
Scrap
All right.
it.
So they gave him his 8 pieces and told him to go. So that 12 plus 8 is a total of 20, right?
Right.
20 pieces of fish.
That's true.
Now, here's the thing. I do see the both sides of this. I can understand
see
both views,
sides
okay?
of the argument.
But the fact of the matter is, it does say all you can eat. They only gave him 20 pieces of fish, okay?
And they should have an unlimited supply.
Yeah,
regardless.
in reality, that is not much because let's say they said they were running out of fish. Okay, so what if he hadn't showed up, but
you still got to feed 20
five
other
more
people.
5 more people that wanted 5 pieces apiece showed up? They
25
would still
pieces of
run.
fish.
You're telling me we're going to run out of fish? How
Right.
can you run out of fish if you're trying to put an all-you-can-eat fish buffet?
You shouldn't have it then if it's all you can eat and if you're running out.
What was great is even after all this, he's outside protesting and everything like that. He still says, well, I do got to say they got the best deep dish pizza in town.
He actually promoted them in a sense.
Yeah, he's like, I'm pissed off that they won't give me fish, but the pizza's great.
Right. And he was out there picketing also, saying that they basically ripped him off. Because you got to think, if he paid probably about $10 for the all you can eat
I would.
on the average.
It's got me craving some fish now.
Exactly. Because how much it costs to go to Golden Corral on a Sunday? About $10.99?
I haven't been to Golden Corral in a while, man. I went there with work a couple. Actually, I did. Never mind. I went there with work a couple months ago, but I didn't pay for it.
Golden Corral is crazy on the weekends.
Oh, the one on Brook Park.
Oh God, yes.
Yes.
The one on Brook Park is always chaos.
Chaos
always
and
chaos.
crowded.
I
Orders a
don't
fight.
go there, but every time I drive by, it does not matter when it is.
Right.
It literally
It
looks
is
like they're
crowded.
giving shit away.
Exactly. It'd be a lot of people waiting out there sometimes.
Like, wow, when I want food, there's so many times, and I'm not even talking about Golden Corral or buffets anymore. There's so many times we'll go out to eat, and we'll walk in, and they'll say the wait is 30 minutes. No, I'm going somewhere else.
right.
When I go out to eat, I'm going out to eat because I'm hungry. I want to
Exactly.
eat.
Exactly.
I don't want to wait 30 minutes to get seated and then have to wait 10 minutes to get served on and then have to wait 15 minutes for you to cook my food. Here it is 2 hours later, and I still haven't got no food in my stomach.
Right.
It's like what is it, 19 or 20 bucks per person or something to get in there, and then once you get in there to get seated and all that stuff, and then you go up and get your food. Half the time there's some sort of a fight
It's not
going on.
$20.
Yes.
It's not $20 to get food at Golden Corral.
Yeah, for a family, it is
Oh,
a family of 4 or something, like a family of 3 or
I
something
thought
like
you were
that.
That's
talking
like-
a piece.
But like on Sunday, it's like about $40 or something.
Right.
Because ain't it like $10.99?
Or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're.
no, they have the 2 for $20 now.
A Golden Corral?
Yeah, on certain days they have 2 for $20. We're two. Look at us. We're
Well-
advertising for Golden Corral right
but it'd
now.
still be $40 if you got 2 and you got a family of 4.
And that-
Free advertising.
yeah, and that chocolate pot thing they have there.
Oh, I'm telling you, that is.
The most unsanitary thing
I
I've ever
agree,
seen in my
but
life.
I
wow.
agree. It's probably very, very unsanitary.
No chocolate pot for me.
But it's pretty good. But but I thought the same thing. I took one Rice Krispie treat, put it in there, drenched it in chocolate. And I'm like, you know how many people probably stuck their finger in here?
And well, I mean, and think about how many people stuck the same stick in there after they done ate off of it.
Well, the stick isn't so much the issue. It's because they're sticking the stick back in food. I'm just imagining some little kid probably just stuck their grimy, snot-filled hand inside of the chocolate fountain,
Or
and
if
then
they
it just
done-
gets recycled back through the chocolate fountain again. That's what I'm envisioning.
Well, you know what? I'm going to stay away from the chocolate fountain when I go there.
I know, but it's so enticing.
But you going to have that think about it with somebody done dug up their nose or something or dug up their butt.
So that's the first thing that I think about, though, is like somebody stuck their finger in here and then licked their finger and then probably stuck their finger back in here again. You know, that's the first thing I think about.
Oh, wow.
So speaking of fingers, though, have you heard about this claim out of Michigan that a 14-year-old boy
Found a finger in a sandwich
says he found a finger in his sandwich
at Arby's.
at Arby's? I mean,
How?
somebody loses a finger and you keep sending out, I don't understand. How can you lose a finger and not like The moment your finger gets cut off, or you're the manager,
Something.
you're the manager.
You would notice that.
Let's say you're the manager, and I come to you, Keith, oh man, I cut my finger off. Okay, cool. Calm down. Where's your finger? I don't know. Where's the tip of your finger? I don't know.
Well, what was you doing?
Maybe it's in the food.
What was you doing when you lost a finger?
How does it get out into the public? As a manager, as soon as I know that my coworker's finger is missing and it's MIA, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna go and try to stop serving food.
Right.
Stop. There's a missing finger.
But think about it though. Think about it. If they're fixing a sandwich, it seems like they would have noticed because it's not like the meat is real thick that's sliced.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like somebody would know or seen that.
I mean, I don't know if this is gonna come out to be a hoax, because it wasn't that long ago that somebody had claimed that they found a finger in their food at Wendy's, and then they come to find out that that wasn't true.
They just try to get some money, huh? Or get some fame.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if this story's going to come out and it's going to be a hoax too.
Because
somebody's just copycatting the Wendy's incident, and this one's just going to be fake too. Because I just can't see that happening.
I can't possibly believe that Arby's would be caught slipping like that.
Right, Chris? What would you do? I mean, if you're the manager, and I come up to you and I say, "Hey, I just cut my finger off." What are you going to do at that point?
I'm going to send you to the hospital. I'm going to tell you
exactly.
Right.
But aren't you going to ask me? Okay, where's the piece that fell off? Where's your finger?
Well,
you would have to find
I don't know.
that piece.
Right. I talked about this. I talked about this on my show on Friday. I was like, well, my whole problem is why did it even end up in the front in the first place?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
As the manager, or even as anybody that works there, as soon as you find out, the piece of finger is missing,
right,
you halt production.
Right.
Like you don't know where that finger is.
Right.
You don't let that get into the food.
Whatever food was prepped or made or whatever, it goes in the garbage until that finger is found.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think that this may come out to be a hoax, like the finger in the chili at Wendy's.
And plus, if they ain't had no reported injuries at that Arby's, something's not right.
I mean, sometimes that's the thing with stories on the internet. You really have to do your research to find out.
You have to really do your homework.
But I don't know. I'm thinking this is going to come out to be, a hoax. Somebody else just trying to successfully
get some publicity and get
do what
It's
the
not-
woman at Wendy's couldn't.
It's not a hoax or anything like that, as far as the finger being gone or whatever. And it's absolutely true that that person was cutting stuff and actually cut the pad of their finger off, not their finger, but the
See, and that's the other thing. There's a big difference. That's the media once again over dramatizing. There's a difference when you say you find, the headline says found a finger. That I think a finger, at least an inch of it, that's a finger. That's just a chunk of skin at that point. Right. I'm not saying I want it in my food, but it's still misleading.
Food anyway.
It's still misleading. It's not your finger. It's a piece of skin. Not your whole. When I think finger, I think whole finger, a big portion of your finger.
I wanted to eat a piece.
How did he find it? Was he obviously must have been inspecting. See, and that was the thing. If it was just the pad of your finger, how would he find it?
Well, he said when he was eating his food, he tasted something that was like rubber, and then he pulled it out and he noticed, well, there's a finger there, part of the finger in his food. So that's when they contacted Arby's or whatever it was, and Arby's, and let them know that, hey, there's some dude's part of his fingers in my
Now, did he
food.
bring the sandwich back to him?
I'm sure they did.
Well,
You should have
at this
if he
point, management definitely needs to be shit canned.
Yeah.
I mean, because like I said, if I'm manager and I can't find the missing part of the finger, I'm not sending any more food out until that finger's found.
Exactly.
Because that finger's got to be somewhere. It doesn't just deterioralize
or it doesn't just get up on its own legs and walk away.
Yeah, it has to be somewhere. If it's not on the floor and it's It
That's
obviously was on
ridiculous.
the meat slicer. They just
Right.
sliced it off, and they just let it go in with the rest of the meat. That was just poor management.
Yeah,
and Arby's
terrible.
deserves to be sued. They do.
He was
Right.
cutting roast beef, because they
Yeah.
put it in it, and then when he got really too close to the end of the roast beef, and that's when he sliced a pad of his finger off.
And they just left the piece of flesh in the meat.
Dude, if I slice my finger on a meat slicer, I'm gonna immediately freak out.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus, it's gonna bleed too.
Right.
I'm not going to say you're not going to freak out, but I'm saying at that point, you just cut your finger cutting that roast beef.
Dude, I'm gonna cry like a pussy.
That roast beef
So-
is now tainted. It doesn't get served.
And now think
Right.
about it. The guy that made the claim isn't the only one that actually tasted some of the finger, because you've got to figure blood might have splashed on the meat also.
Yeah, that whole batch of roast beef that he was cutting is
Should have been
tainted
thrown away
and
and
not
discarded.
used.
Yes.
Period. And that's unsanitary in so many levels. Matter of fact, anybody that ate at Arby's during that time frame now is
Has a
probably going to
lawsuit.
end up saying sued.
Something went wrong.
Like, I tasted blood in my food.
Ugh. Unless you got vampires rolling up in there or something, you know.
Can I please get one of your finger sandwiches?
I like the blood very thick. Very thick.
Yeah, can I get extra sauce, please?
Especially in the midnight hours. Very thick with extra blood.
Could you imagine that after the bars let out and everything? And that's like drunk food right there.
Definitely.
they wouldn't care what they're eating.
Yeah.
Right.
You get away with it.
Right.
Now,
All right. We know that you just cut your finger. It's noon. It's lunch hour. We're just going to take this roast beef and put it in the fridge until later. We'll use this later tonight when all the drunk people are rolling through.
oh, wait. That ain't good.
And Arby's just started going 24 hours too.
Oh, they're 24 hours
Yeah,
now?
they're 24 hours now.
Oh, they like White
I
Castle
tell you
then,
what,
Yeah,
huh?
the one up on Brook Park Road, they're actually 24 hours now.
For fast food, Arby's is too expensive. I've always said that.
But it's good mood food.
It is good, though.
It's good mood food.
What? Now look at you.
Now-
You're being a little whore right now.
Now, let me ask y'all this.
Sponsorships, dude.
He said it's good mood food.
What's y'all favorite place to go to eat late night drunk, intoxicated?
Taco Bell by far when you're drunk. Taco Bell is the best drunk food.
Toxic hell sucks, dude.
When you're, I don't like eating Taco Bell when I'm sober, but when you are drunk, Taco Bell is the best.
You're going to be hitting that toilet both ways.
Oh yes, you will. I'm not denying that.
Both ways afterwards.
That's why I don't want to eat Fancy Feast cat food. Right. That's what it looks like.
Then you got White Castle.
Nah, that's right there. That's food right there.
I just ate White Castle yesterday.
I'll do that.
You did?
For
I
the
was
first
thinking
time.
about it last
It's
night.
funny that you mentioned that too, because I haven't eaten at White Castle in years. I mean, years.
What?
And my wife, she's not a fan of White Castle. She thinks, just the thought of it's gross. But I actually, I usually, don't eat at White Castle. I just happened to pass a White Castle yesterday. I'm gonna go to White Castle. So it's just funny coincidence that I actually ate at a White Castle yesterday for the first time in probably 4 or 5 years,
I haven't had White Castle in a while.
maybe
either.
longer.
But that's the spot at 2, 3 in the morning. But ain't nowhere else to go.
Yeah,
And them lights looking at
their
you.
burgers are so greasy and sloppy.
But you know
It's
what?
almost like you're eating a burger paste.
But you know what? Believe it or not, that's actually the best meat for you. That was it soy meat?
They use soy meat,
Yes, that's soy meat.
and then the onions that they use, and
Yeah,
White
I can't
Castle
get with the
actually.
onions too much.
The White Castle was like one of the first, fast food burger joints there was.
Yes.
I believe it was the first like fast food burger joint.
Wow.
They've been around a long time. I was watching a documentary on fast food places before, and White Castle's been around a long time.
You ever
Oh,
see
since
the
the
Undercover
50s.
Boss?
Yeah, for White Castle.
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
pretty
that.
good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Man. Then you got the gyro places.
Nah.
No, Chris.
Nah.
I'm not big.
I'm
I
not
like
big on
gyros,
lamb.
but I don't like. Gyros have to be. Gyros is another cleanly place. A lot of those gyro places don't look very sanitary.
I don't feel like eating lamb.
The
You can
lamb
eat
meat
a-
is great though.
Yeah.
Not at 2:00 in the morning though.
Oh no.
No. If you're talking about drunken places to eat, bar food, man. wings and stuff like that.
Yeah, but if you're already left the bar and the bar's
you done
closed,
left the bar,
well, I'm saying
yeah.
bar food like wings and stuff like that. That's the stuff that you be getting. That you would
yeah,
get.
but you can't get it once you already left
Yes,
the bar.
you can. You can go to Rallies and get the wings they have there.
Oh,
I heard
yeah,
the
well,
wings is pretty good.
Rallies
Alex.
is by far my favorite place.
Right.
As a matter of fact, that's how I ended up at White Castle yesterday. It's
Rallies is close.
No, because I actually typed in my GPS, I wanted to find fast food in the area, and I saw Rallies in there. So I'm like, ding, ding, going to Rallies. and then I'm thinking, and I'm looking where the GPS is telling me to go. I'm like, I know this area. There's not a Rallies over here. But I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just, blind or something.
Where was
so I
you
go, what was it? Northfield Road.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, and I ended up going to the White Castle on Northfield.
That Rallies are closed down over there.
Yeah, but my GPS told me there's Rallies there, so I'm like, there's no Rallies here. I knew there was no Rallies here. So then, White Castle was right there, so I'm like,
Right
you know
next to
what?
it.
I'm going to White Castle.
Ain't nothing wrong
It was that
with
or famous Gyro George, and I chose White Castle.
So what did you eat from White Castle?
What is there to eat there? Just little burgers, little sliders.
Well, you could have had Churches.
I went to White Castle. I didn't go to Churches though.
Churches is
I know
White
it's the same
Castle.
place,
Yeah.
but I said I ate White Castle.
Well, the one up on 117, they have.
Well, no, this one does too. It's Churches in White
And the
Castle.
one up on Superior too.
Right.
But if I would have said I ate Churches. I said I ate White Castle.
Yeah,
no,
but
I got the little sliders with the jalapeno cheese.
I tell you what
Oh,
the best
okay.
is. I tell you what the best. Up in Lakewood, there's a pizza shop called Papa Nick's. They have the best pizza at 2:00 in the morning.
You can get pizza at 2 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
You can get that
Oh, yeah.
there.
You got to walk in though, right?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
but
you can
it's
get 'em at-
awesome though.
Wow. How much they pizza cost? Is it pricey or?
It's not that expensive at all. But it's it's homemade pizza.
Yeah,
It's not-
and that's
it's
the thing.
not that
It's
garbage crap.
It's hard to find good quality pizzas places around
Most
because there's just so much competition, and you're really always skeptical to try new pizza places. You're like,
And all
I
of
don't
them
know.
done consolidated now to like the $5 or $10 deal and stuff now.
Well, that's because they have to compete,
Yes.
and that's what everybody wants.
And that shit's made out of cardboard.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You get that $5 pizza and you get it. Yeah, exactly what you said. It's like, what is this?
It's another good pizza
is-
shop in Lakewood too called Angelo's.
I don't like that place.
You don't like it?
No.
Oh,
No, I
man.
don't like that at
Okay, well, out of all of the top, I'm not talking little mom and pop ones like that have amazing pizza like the one Chris said.
Yeah.
Out of the major brands, what's the best pizza?
all. Best pizza out there.
Major brands.
Major
yeah.
brand. So you got Domino's, you got Pizza Hut, you have who else is there? There's
got Little Caesars.
yeah,
Papa
Little-
John's,
Papa
Little
John's.
Caesars.
Yeah.
My favorite
And you
is
got the-
honestly Romeo's.
Romeo's pretty good.
I love Romeo's pizza.
That's
And Jets. Here's the thing.
but that's not a major chain.
You don't think so?
No. I think
Romeo's is pretty big.
No, it's
What's that other pizza
No.
place that sell like the $5 deal?
there's quite a few of them.
You got
There's a
Giorgio's
few.
and Little
Yeah,
Caesars.
Giorgio's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Domino's does
Giorgio's
Domino's.
is just that. It's known for their $5 pizzas. That's
right,
it.
right.
Right.
Here's the thing. Have you ever ate Jets pizza, Chris?
No.
Okay.
I never had that either.
Jets and Romeo's. Now, Jets pizza is amazing. I love their crust. Jets crust is amazing. I would always said that I want a Jets pizza with Romeo sauce. And that to me would be the perfect pizza for me. I mean, everyone's different because I like the Romeo's has like a sweet pizza sauce.
I like
That's cool.
I like the Papa Nick's because the whole crust itself is really really soft.
Yeah, that's how Jets is.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, it's
Oh,
freaking
okay.
awesome. And the sauce is amazing. And they use real freaking sausage, too. Not that stuff out of the bag. They cut this stuff, dude.
Think they'll deliver from Lakewood to here?
I doubt it, though. I doubt it.
Probably not.
But it's awesome, dude. It's great. Especially at lunchtime or something. You go in, you can sit down and have a beer because they sell beer there, too.
Well, I can't. I can't have beer on lunch.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like maybe on a weekend or something when you're off or whatever, or if you are off, then you can go there, have a beer, and have pizza.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But,
So-
it's a lot of places. But, with them deals and stuff, it kind of done took the value down of the pizza itself.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, any place, just Giorgio's, for example. If you call Giorgio's and you just you order a pizza. Let's say I want a large pepperoni, cheese, and sausage. that pizza is going to be a way better quality pizza than that if you walk in there and say, give me one of your $5 pizzas.
Right.
It's not even the same
Exactly.
pizza.
So
Period.
in a sense, really, you're still gonna have to spend money.
You're when you buy one of those $5 pizzas, you're just getting whatever.
what
They
it
throw
is.
it together.
Yeah, well, some
Right.
of them when you order them like that, it's already the $5 pizza too.
It wouldn't surprise me.
That wouldn't be good.
But I'll tell you what, when I'm by myself,
The worst is Little Caesars. The worst.
there's times that when I was on lunch at work, and I'd stop and get one of those $5 pizzas just to eat at lunch at work.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be when I carried a bottle of hot sauce in my van with me.
Something to take the taste with you, huh?
Yep, I load a Giorgio's
The chaser.
pizza up with hot sauce, and then it's not too bad.
Because it's like, and also you got happy.
There you go,
also.
Chris. You're working up Papa Nick's for a sponsorship, and I'm totally ruining our chance for Giorgio's. I'm saying you got to load it with hot sauce.
That's bad.
Hey, I'm working on it.
Don't try Giorgio's. I just F that all up.
I'm just working on sponsorships. Period.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
You know, I did reach out to the guys over at Papa Nick's though. But the thing is that hopefully they come in because I got a message from them. They do want to come in and check out the studio though. So hopefully that happens.
okay.
Yeah.
They'll bring samples too, won't
I've
they?
been I've
Damn
been,
straight they better.
I've been eating at a lot of barbecue joints lately too.
Okay, what's your favorite barbecue spot?
I don't know if I can answer that.
Oh,
Certain conflict of interest.
I don't care.
rankings.
Go ahead.
man.
I honestly think Hot Sauce Williams, man.
Hot Sauce Williams is cool. They're good. I'm an open pit guy.
And then you got B&M
B&M's is good too.
and Whitmore's.
Whew.
But yeah, I've ate at all three of them. I think Hot Sauce Williams, man. I don't know. I love Polish boys,
Oh man.
and Hot Sauce Williams Polish boy is amazing because they don't actually use like a barbecue sauce. Like they use
Okay.
a special barbecue sauce.
Oh.
It's like just like a sauce that they use distinctly for their Polish boy. So and it's cheap, man. Like $3 for a Polish boy.
Man,
Yeah. So
that's pretty
look
good.
at us. What is this? The free sponsorship day on the Sunday Hangover?
Right. All the restaurants get pub today.
Everybody gets a free plug
It's
today.
a giant commercial on the Sunday Hangover show.
Yeah, yeah. The Sunday commercial show.
We got to talking about food and everything. I'm kind of hungry.
You know what? That gives me a pretty good. That'd be a pretty good segment for you guys. You actually go into these different restaurants like once a month or whatever,
Hey.
and actually sit down and actually have a meal with them and give them a review. I think that
that'd
would be
be
a really
good.
good idea.
Yeah,
That'd
And
be
then
good.
you know what? You can recommend it. For the bar scene.
yeah. It'd be like,
Oh yeah.
this is the hangover. This is the best hangover food of the week.
There you go. Give them the
The
hangover plate of the
hungover
week.
meal.
Yeah, the hangover plate of the week.
Yes.
Hold on. Ty, is that a Angry Bird shirt you have there? You're wearing an Angry Bird shirt.
Got
I
an
would have
Angry
worn
Bird
mine.
shirt?
I wore an Angry Bird shirt last week. Hold it up. Let me see what that is. It's probably the same Angry Bird shirt I wore last week. It is. It's saying no. Mine's a little different. I was saying because no, it wasn't last week. It was the week I accepted the award. That you gave me. I was wearing an Angry Bird shirt.
Hey, that
So
shirt
you
nice.
jocking my style now, Ty? You gonna wear that today?
No, it's just when you came home. No, stop.
I think he's biting my style.
I was rushing out of your home the other day.
I was wondering. I knew something seemed fishy at home that day.
Oh wow, that's a nice shirt though.
I love my Angry Bird shirts. That's why I have my own Angry Dove shirts.
I'm
Yep.
still
Oh,
trying
damn.
to. I'm still trying to figure out why is Ty rushing out of your house.
Well, I think you can put two and two together. What he was insinuating, Chris. Exactly.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Just the two of them, huh?
That's what he was insinuating. It was a joke. It was supposed to be a bash to me.
Oh.
That's why. I guess I got to make a trip to your house now,
Oh my. Just the,
and then we'll be on wife swap.
oh my.
All right. Well,
Do that show still come on, by the way?
yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna get to our first break.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to do a few more stories. We're going to have the sports segment. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Sunday Hangover Show, MSC Radio Network.
Don't go nowhere.
You and I, we look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Call the show toll free 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com.
Welcome to MSC Radio Weather Update by Jimmy Cornell, forecaster from neoweather.com. Hope you guys have all been enjoying this beautiful weekend so far. On Sunday, we look to extend it as we see high temperature of 86 in Cleveland, so it's definitely going to be a warm one. And we'll see sunny skies throughout all the day. Winds will be blowing out of the east-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Before at night, we drop down to a low temperature of 62, and we'll see clear skies outside once again. As we head into Monday, we actually have a chance for something we haven't seen for a while. That is scattered thunderstorms, so we have a 60% chance of that, mainly in the afternoon and early evening. We'll just keep an eye out for that tomorrow. We'll see, as I said before, we'll see a high of 83 and low of 59. Before heading to Tuesday, we see a high temperature of 73 and blue clouds outside, so kind of a recovery day. Before Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're back into the 80s with sunny skies outside.
For reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting, JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. By logging on to lovecocaine.com. Heat 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Rise above the clutter. Brand your identity and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectified backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectified backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectify can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call Joe the Printer Guy! Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at
Chair
an
recognizes
affordable price. Visit
Representative
Joe the
Hess
Printer Guy at
speak on behalf of the Special
14035
Committee
Madison Avenue,
appointed
Lakewood,
to
Ohio.
consult with
Online,
Representative
joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com.
All right, welcome back to the Sunday Hangover.
We're back.
Speaking of this song,
that break was a hangover. What was going on in the background?
Oh, I was just I
prepping a video.
I was prepping a video. I didn't know you could hear that.
Yeah, I walked out to use the restroom real quick, and I came back, and I'm like,
no, that was
why am I
only
hearing some guy's
you only
voice?
heard a few seconds of it. I just started to play it so it would start buffering.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that it would go through over the air like that, but I stand corrected.
Wow.
I just played this song, Will Smith, Summertime, or I played this at a party I DJ'd last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Everybody was on the floor?
I don't care. This song will never, ever die.
Good song.
It's got to be up there in one of the best hip-hop songs in history.
And the weather is beautiful outside.
Yes, it is. All right. Well, I got a story here I want to get into. You know, I had to get into a politics story. I thought that this was very interesting. It's out of New Hampshire, and one of the senators there, Valancourt is his last name. He was at a town hall meeting in New Hampshire, and one of the other representatives he didn't like. I guess in the past he's even quoted saying that he runs things like a dictator. So during this meeting, he and I'm not even going to attempt to say it because I don't know how, but he said a German phrase, you know, basically as a smack to the face to this, you know, opponent of his, and which basically said "Hail Victory" in German, which is
a Hitler sign.
Which is what Hitler used to say, basically saying, you know, once again, he's a dictator, he's Hitler. Well, this didn't.
Call him in other words.
This didn't sit too well with some of the other, with all the other people in the House and the Senate and all that. So they demanded they removed him from the building. Well, in order for them to allow him back in the building, they said he must apologize. Well, the apology didn't go so well, and all they wanted him to do was apologize for saying "Hail Victory" in German. So this is some of the audio of, of this is after the fact.
Is there video too?
Yeah, there's a video. Yeah. It's after the fact. So he had already been escorted out for saying "Hail Victory" in German, and then they're allowing him to come back in under the pretenses he's going to apologize.
The chair recognizes Representative Hess to speak on behalf of the special committee appointed to consult with Representative Valancourt.
Thank you much.
I love how everything's so
Mr.
official. They have to have
Speaker.
committees.
The chair of our committee has asked
we
me
have to decide. You have to decide. We have to agree.
The full House. We have had discussions with the member from Manchester. We believe he is prepared to extend his apologies to the House and to you, Mr. Speaker. And without further elaboration, may I suggest that you ask him to enter the chamber.
Okay, so they're going to allow him back in to
requested to enter the
apologize.
chamber and present himself at the well. Members will come to order. The chair recognizes Representative Valancourt.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As I was saying before, I cannot apologize for anything I did not do, but I do apologize for using 2 German words, which I understand have negative ramifications. Perhaps 3 Latin words would have been better, so I will never use a German word again, including Hitchenspiel, gnädige Frau, or meine Damen und Herren. Thank you.
Damn.
Okay, so that was his apology by giving examples of other things that he shouldn't say.
He left them with a parting gift.
That takes some balls.
And
I don't know what he's saying.
But you know the crazy part about it, after he left, they started clapping.
Well, so they
don't even know what he said.
So then the committee immediately, rejoins and decides, is this an acceptable apology?
See how they're clapping in the background?
The chair recognizes Representative Hess on behalf of the committee to inform the House whether or not it is the sense of the committee that that's an appropriate apology.
Like they have to decide.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I regret to say that the language that was stated in the well moments ago by the former speaker is not consistent with the understanding that he gave to the committee prior to reconvening this afternoon.
The committee is requested to consult again with the representative to see if he may bring himself in conformity with the ruling and order of this House.
So then they meet again.
Wow.
And now they're going to give
Valancourt, do you
another
wish to be
chance.
recognized?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I understand I did not apologize for the inflammatory German words. I used negative connotation. Indeed, they are deemed inflammatory. So let's put the word inflammatory on the record.
He did much better that time, right?
Members of this House fought in World War II.
I guess they
Members
say
of
that
this
ain't
House
good
have
enough.
families who died in the
Get your
Holocaust.
ass back
Okay,
out
let
here.
me stop him right there. I'm not saying I agree that what Valancourt did, but he just said that there are members on this committee that fought in World War II. Are you telling me
It's people that's almost 90 years old
there's 90-plus-year-old people
in Congress?
that are making decisions? They're about to die. They're probably not in their right minds, and they're making decisions that are affecting me for the rest of my life. I sure as hell hope that there's not 90-year-old people sitting in that room that are making laws.
Wow.
That's no. That if there's 90-something-year-old people making laws, that's unacceptable.
Something is totally wrong.
So I hope to God that he's full of shit, and there's not really World War II veterans in there, making decisions that affect me for the rest of my life.
Wow.
Members of this House have parents who fought in World War II.
Oh, it's members of the House.
No, but he
that
also
have
no.
parents.
He just said earlier, a minute ago. He said there's. Let's go back a little bit.
Cost. Members of the fought in World War II. Members of this House fought in World War II. Members of this House have families who died in the Holocaust.
Okay.
Members of this House have parents who fought in World War II.
So I can understand that. I can understand the parents
that fought in World War II in there.
Yeah, nobody sitting in that room should be making decisions that fought in World War II. I'm sorry. I can understand. They
probably can't even remember the decisions that they made.
Exactly. They're not at 90 years old. I'm not saying that there might not be some coherent 90-year-olds out there. I'm not discriminating against old people, but I don't want you making this. You're clouded. Most 90-year-olds are not with it 100% in their mind anymore.
No.
I don't want them making legal decisions on my behalf.
They've been made a decision and
You will
forgot.
now follow the direction of this House and apologize to the chair and to the House. And this is your last opportunity today.
So they're basically forcing him now. Like, you are going to apologize.
They're like, get your
Mr.
ass
Chair,
back out here.
Members of the House, as I have said, I apologize for the use of inflammatory German words. I'm fully aware of the fact that they have connotations that some people do not like, and I regret using those German words in that manner when other words probably would have been more appropriate. Thank you.
Okay, now that to me sounded like a legit apology, correct?
Yeah.
Chris, you think that sounded like finally he gave a legit apology?
They're fucking with him. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. So, but did that last one finally sound?
It sounded legit to me.
Okay, so okay. I guess they didn't think that was good enough.
Representative, apologize to the chair and the House.
Like he just did. That was he did apologize.
They're about to make him get on his knees next.
I said, again, I apologize to the chair in the House for using those inflammatory German words.
Thank you, Representative. The House will attend to the regular...
You see dude laugh when
he just gave a little smirk, a
like,
chuckle, turned around
y'all.
and left.
Y'all could kiss my ass.
I don't know the backstory,
I'm out.
of everything that was said, and if he was in the right and the other dude really was a crooked politician, but I got to say I commend him on his audacity. I mean, it takes some balls to do what he did.
Now I wonder if he did the Hitler salute when he said what he said.
Well, I don't think he did that. If he did that,
can you imagine?
Yeah,
probably would have been a riot in there.
But I found that to be very.
Nah, I don't think so. Those 90-year-old Geritol eating people ain't gonna do anything.
Yeah, because they're too busy making decisions. They're too busy making the laws that affect us. 90 years old. But
that's crazy.
All right, so normally we have two black guys with sports, but
it's not two black guys no more.
You guys aren't black?
No, it's not two black guys no more. It's hungover. No.
But I didn't clear that.
No, it's hungover.
But I didn't clear that.
No.
Okay, we'll have to talk about that. But anyways, today, since the second black guy's not here, Keith is going to be basically doing sports on his own. And I'm just going to sit here and chime in if I have anything educated to say about sports, but I don't have much. But what do you got going on in sports, Keith?
Well, we're going to talk about the NBA playoffs. Bad day for LA yesterday on both fronts. Both LA teams blew big leads and lost in a playoff series yesterday, the Clippers and the Lakers. And we're going to talk about Philly and Boston. They're tied at 2-2. And we're also going to talk about Game 4 today between Indiana and Miami.
Okay, well, let's talk about
it. Well, right now, Indiana and Miami plays in about 30, 45 minutes. Game 4, Indiana leads the series 2-1. They took it to the Heat Thursday, blowing them out by 22. And, Dwayne Wade got into it with Spoelstra also during that game. And he caught a lot of flack for that and everything. Even Ozzie Guillen, the manager of the Florida Marlins, manager of the Miami Marlins, even chimed in. But today, in Game 4, I think Miami will play a lot better, and I think they'll tie the series and beat Indiana today. Because LeBron, I think LeBron's going to have a big game, and I think Wade is going to have a big game also. Also in NBA news, the Clippers blew a big lead to the San Antonio Spurs yesterday and ended up losing by 10, 96-86. San Antonio now leads that series 3-0. So the party is basically over for the Clippers after tonight, probably. San Antonio probably sweep. But we'll give the Clippers a puncher's chance since they're still at home. And also the Lakers blew a 13-point lead to the Oklahoma City Thunder, which Kobe put Gasol under the bus big time. Says he needs to step it up more, which he does. He only scored 10 points last night, and they blew the 13-point lead in the last 8 minutes of the game in the fourth quarter.
You think that's a little bit unsportsmanlike, though, to just to put blame on somebody else, like publicly?
Well,
I mean, maybe in the locker room I could see, but I think that would be publicly a little bit
Yeah.
That's not like a very sportsmanlike thing to do publicly.
That's true, but also Kobe's the team captain.
I understand that, but
Yeah.
I just don't think like publicly you should be
I think he should have went to Gasol first.
Yeah. I mean, behind closed doors, it's one thing, but I don't think, you shouldn't do that publicly,
Right. Gasol just having a bad time, basically. Bad time, but they blew a 13-point lead to Durant. And Durant and them came back and Durant hit a jumper in the last 3 seconds, 3-pointer.
So, I mean, who do you have to take it all? What's your prediction?
Well, right now, I got Oklahoma City and San Antonio meeting in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
And I think Oklahoma City will take that series and advance to the finals. And I still have Miami edging Indiana in the semifinals over in the East. And I have Boston defeating Philadelphia in the East. And I have Miami defeating Boston in the Eastern Conference semifinals, where it'll be OKC and Miami. Where I think if Chris Bosh gets back, I think the Heat will take it. If he comes back and if he's reasonably healthy and can go.
Okay.
That's my take on that. And then we can go into baseball. And I have my list of surprise teams for this year so far, 40 games into the season. And I have to say the Baltimore Orioles is the most surprising so far in the AL East because they're up by 3 games. 2 games over the Tampa Bay Rays, which usually you'll see Baltimore on the other end of the standings in the East. They'll usually be down in last, and New York and Boston and Tampa Bay will be the first 3. And then over in the National League, my most surprising team is the St. Louis Cardinals. Despite losing Pujols to free agency, they're still in first place. So, and also now my disappointing teams would be the Boston Red Sox. They're in last place in the AL East. And in the National League, I would have to say the Philadelphia Phillies, even though they got a lot of injuries. Half the infield is gone. Ryan Howard is still out. Chase Utley is still out. So they're my most disappointing teams in the East. And also, I was wondering last week, we got stopped last week. I was wondering also, I was going to ask Joe, would you commit to a long contract to Josh Hamilton in light of his hot streak?
I can't respond because I don't know what you're talking about. I said I'm the wrong guy to be doing sports with.
Well, I wouldn't do no 10-year deal like they've been doing with Pujols and Fielder. I'd probably do a 4 or 5 year deal, but 4 with an option for a 5. Considering that, Josh Hamilton has had past problems with substance abuse and everything. He plays center field for Texas.
I guess Ty doesn't like Josh Hamilton.
No. And also the Indians are in first place. They'll be playing today. Oh, I forgot you a Detroit fan.
I'm over talking about some fuck Josh Hamilton. Him and Cruz destroyed us last year in the damn ALCS.
Yeah, true.
Now, like you say, you got the Indians leading the American League Central. I'm pissed. Like,
hey,
what's going on?
We was leading it last year, but
it's a long
my thing,
season.
But right, it is a long season. And will the Indians front office do what it takes to keep them up there? Because they still need a right-hand hitter, no matter what.
Yeah, definitely got to make some moves during the season.
And they might need another starting pitcher also. And Detroit, it's only a matter of time before the Tigers get hot.
We get hot, we're going to get to scoring 20 runs a game.
But they also need another pitcher besides Verlander.
Yeah, we do.
They need another pitcher besides Verlander. So it will be interesting. But the rest of the AL Central is garbage. Chicago, Kansas City, and Minnesota.
Minnesota got a nice stadium.
Yeah, that's it. That's about it. That's about it. And you got also like Pujols, because I wouldn't sign nobody to 10 years at all, period. Because look at Pujols right now.
10 years. A lot of people don't even play 10 years. I mean, for the most part, I mean, you have your some people do last that long, but most people don't ever, and no matter what sport, how many people honestly get play 10 years in any sport and stay on top?
Baseball,
it's
you
baseball,
can.
Though.
Baseball,
It's baseball.
you can. You can play till you're 40.
It's a dude in baseball right now. He a pitcher. He 49.
Yes. And you got to think, Barry Bonds probably would have played till he was about 43, 44 had he not basically been blackballed. And Julio Franco played till he was about 48.
Yeah, it's baseball.
Exactly. You could be a DH.
You ain't active on every play.
Nah. And it ain't really no physical pounding where you got to run down the floor or anything like that.
But the money is good, dog.
Guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Guaranteed. So Albert Pujols is set.
Anything in football?
Football, I don't really got no news right now. You know, the Browns going to be going through mini camp, off-season activities. And, you know, Brandon Whedon and Colt McCoy, I guess, going to start competing for the starting job.
If y'all decide to give away some tickets here on Sunday Hangover for one of the Cleveland Brown preseason games, make sure y'all let me know so I can enter whatever kind of drawing.
How the hell would we do that? We don't have preseason tickets.
Don't ask
about $10.
Yeah, and don't ask the High on Sports guys because I know for a fact Ralphie ain't gonna get them.
You think I got that kind of pull? I'm gonna get free tickets.
Wow! You can spend $20, give away some tickets.
Oh, you want me? Oh, okay. You just want me to pay for it myself and give them away, and then make sure
he's being
you
a
win.
cheapskate.
Big boss man.
He's being a
I'm the
cheapskate.
big boss man. All right.
Right. But other than that, that's basically the sports.
You just feel bad for Colt McCoy. I mean, I don't think he did great, but he showed some potential, and he got pounded into the ground, and now he's potentially just gonna get thrown away, just like the last 15 quarterbacks.
Well, at least he ain't Mark Sanchez. He could have Tim Tebow as his backup.
Right.
There's another guy that got shafted though, Tebow. I mean, he did decent in there. He won a playoff game for them. And he just gets,
But
booted out.
Elway never really was sold on Tebow. And when you got a chance to get Peyton Manning.
Elway just like Peyton Manning because they got that common denominator. They both look like horses, They both got them big horse teeth.
Tebow is going to win a playoff game with the Jets.
Because if Sanchez has a bad game.
Hey, if he can win 2 playoff games with the Jets, it'll be sticking it right to Denver, right?
I'm over here getting my Skip Bayless on.
All right, well, I think we're going to start.
Tebow apologist.
I think we're going to start wrapping up here, and that way we can get ready for the next show, which is Ty House, which has already been sitting with us for a few minutes. But his show, Since 1974 Radio, is coming up next for the best Midwest hip-hop and R&B.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you stay tuned to Since 1974 Radio coming up next. And listen to the Sunday Hangover Show next week, same time, 2 to 3 p.m. on the MSC Radio Network.
Whosoever finds you, whatever the sea.